Now I've placed down 8 smelters on the top here, like 8 smelters below, okay? And what I've had to do is I've had to, let's get rid of that. I've built these ramps so I can climb up and get to this easier. I went in here and this is a ×4, so this is a good quality, so I can use this for 4 machines. So I've got the rail and I've gone all the way across. Let's just get up here to the corner here. Now you see what I'm doing here, I'm putting these posts in so they overhang, okay? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed that to there, that to there, that to there, that to there. I mean, what I'm doing might be very simplistic and other people will go, nope, you're wrong. But some people seem to, they apply, I don't know, mathematics, algorithms or whatever it is to this game, and I ain't that clever, so fair enough. So that is now 4 machines all attached to that one ore extractor. Now what I've got to do is go back down. Now what I could do is be cheeky. Nah, it's alright. I don't know what that was. I'm going to go to the ore extractor and see what it says. Let's have a look. ×2, you see. So I'm only going to use that to drive 2. Now I could connect it to one of those junctions there, or I could make it its own separate rail to just cater solely for 2 machines, which I think might be the better idea. Right, so now I've got to figure out how to do that. If I go to there, will that connect? Can I connect it? So that I can. Oh, look at that! Oh my god! So I can take that along there to, let's say, it's, you've got to raise it up with your middle wheel and then put it in there. So we've got, that's good. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? So if I connect that now to there and then connect that to there, connect that to there and that to there, we are kind of doing all right. I need the other 2, the last 2 to be connected, and the connector is all the way over there. Now if I'm clever again, I'm not as clever as I think I am, so half the time I can go all the way over here to this junction here. See, the problem is now what I've got is that is a ×2, but it's already feeding that for the credits. So I might, bloody thirsty again. I might diminish its productivity a little bit because it's feeding that smelter over there for the credits reserve. So it might diminish its ability to feed that very last smelter. We shall see. I think I'm going to be over demanding it a little bit, but let's see if I can get this to do what I want it to do. Oops. Let's see if I can do. Turn it around. Ha! Actually, it's not the one I wanted to go to, but never mind. Oh, that'll do. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that over there. I didn't really need that. I could have just gone straight from that other post, but what the heck. Right, so that's good so far. But you see the white bar at the top? Core overheat level. It's starting to creep up. The more and more machines I've got, the more and more the heat of the. It all looks very good at the moment, doesn't it? Looks like I know what I'm doing. Ha! If you believe that, you'll believe anything. Right, so what I need to do now is smelters. Magic. Not smelters, fabricators, sorry. Turn that around, put a fabricator there. Turn that around, put a fabricator there. Fabricator there. Fabricator there. And you see the power's gone again because I'm putting too much stuff out. The thing is, the solar panels obviously have to be in an area where they have sunlight. I'm getting very close to the edge of the core now, so I'm going to have to put another core down shortly. Damn it. So we've got power, but I don't think we're going to have enough power to power the orbital senders. Now, have these orbital senders, they're all not working now because they fulfilled their order. Right, that's all. I might be able to work a way around this. I'll put that in there. That in there. That in there. That in there. Remembering this is all titanium now. So I've got lower level is wolfram, upper level is titanium. Okay, so I've got to tell that to make titanium, tell that to make titanium, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now, what I can also do to make life easier, I could just hook into them, or I could make. I think, yeah, that's not going to work, is it? I can't stack on top of these. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. So what I really need to do is let me think this through. If I get rid of that, and I get rid of that, let's say I get rid of that as well, and I go into there, and I get that, and I put that in there. Oh, sometimes I'm just so clever. Sometimes you can do it with just removing one of these plates, but I'm going with two. Don't want to fall down at the moment if I can help it. I've got to focus on that rail, only on the rail. Right. Whack the rail in there. Focus on the rail, only on the rail. Ah, damn it. Right, so. See what I mean by it? It's such a time-consuming game. You don't realise how much time has gone by because you're messing about with these silly little things. I mean, there's another way of doing this. I should basically put these orbital senders off somewhere else, away somewhere, and just feed. Maybe that's for later on. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock 7 bells of hell out of my microphone. Nope. Okay, so right, all well and good. So these should now be, yeah, they've got titanium bars in them. This one, yeah, it's got titanium bars in it. Now what I need to do is to tell these what to do. Initially, what I shall do is I shall tell it to make them. Tell it to make them. Tell it to make them. So that's 4 of them making titanium beams, and then I'll go up here and do the titanium rods. See, the overheat level is climbing now, so I've got titanium rods being made. However, what I need to do now is jump down here and tell this and collect those up because they're no use anymore. So these are making titanium rods, so I'll send them to there. Collect that. Anybody else want titanium rods? Yeah, they do. So I'll just do that for 2 of them, and then I'll go to this one here and I'll go titanium rods, and I'll go this one here and I'll go titanium rods. You watch, I'll get here now and nobody wants the beams. Okay. Nobody wants the damn beams. Damn it. I messed up. That's a bit of a nuisance. Now, can I put a ladder up here? Yeah, that's no good, is it? Unless I can jump up and... oh, I can. Climb up there like that. Okay, fair enough. Right. Yeah, that's no good. I'll make it to make the rods as well, so sod it. And I'm picking up all these beams into my inventory now, which is okay. Right, so if I jump down there again and I go future solutions, making them, future solutions, making them.
Great.
Selenium Corporation, getting them. Selenium Corporation, getting them. At least that's... so I need to unlock... well, no. Just... we're producing. That's good. So, these are idle at the moment. They're not doing much at all. They're going there. They've just got all these things, okay? Which is all well and good. You would think that that would be caching up to, oh, it's 99, okay, fair enough. No, they're all on 99. I know I'm going to need a load of these anyway, so take a load, take a load, take a load. In actual fact, what I could do is change what they're producing to that. So that should be 4 so far. Oh, let's just go ahead and change what they're all producing. I just noticed that I've been dumping. I dump stuff on the floor. Oh. Right, my inventory is full. Brilliant. Right, okay. So there, right. I need to be putting some more orbital senders down shortly. But meanwhile, I need to unload all these bits and bobs. I'm pretty sure I need them. Something, don't I? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's made use of them. Right. So there's a rupture coming. Nothing else I can do. I can go and get rods, and I can then start making them, and I can start making the plates soon, and then get more rods and start making tubes. You're going to need a lot of tubes, and then you're going to need a lot of everything, to be honest. All right. Waiting for the rupture again. So we've leapt a little bit further. I've got smelters on the top doing the titanium, fabricators doing titanium stuff, and they're feeding orbital senders. That row is there. It's the titanium row, and then I've got another row here for wolfram. So I've now tasked all these fabricators with something else. So I'm really going for it, okay? I've also, as you will notice, got the drone. This makes life so much easier. Building is so much easier. You can see better, and yeah, it's a great addition to the game. I love it. Nice to see everything's flowing, right? We haven't got to the point yet where we are going to encounter too many bottlenecks. That will come. It's all very slow because we're on the very slow rail at the moment. I'm not sure whether I can level up to the next rail yet. I shall have to go and have a look. So I have a cunning plan. Eventually all these orbital senders may have to disappear, and I may have to build a gap. I think that is more or less the plan. You see how I put all the rails up, and I put them like that. So each excavator is working. Well, that's a ×4 excavator, so it's feeding 4 smelters. Then a ×2 is feeding 2 smelters, and then another 2 smelters. So it all evens out technically, you know. So yeah, okay. The only one that might have a struggle is that one at the end there, because it's technically feeding 3. Get you? Because it's feeding that one back there. Massive power bank. Eventually you'll get an upgraded solar panel, and even a wind turbine, which is even better, but that costs that orange credits, so we haven't got that far yet. But things are starting to look relatively organized, but that is kidology, because at the end of the day it's all going to go, as we say in Britain, tits up. It will, there's no way about it. It's going to go, nah, it's going to be, yeah, so frustrating. But at the moment things are flowing and I am a happy bunny. Right, see where I am here? So that drone gives you a lot more area to go at. So, for instance, now I can get the drone up, you press the F key and the C key, and that gives you the drone, and then you press spacebar to go up and you press control to go down. Right, now my base, I thought to myself, well, my base is all the way over there, which is a bit annoying because I have to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make life a little bit easier for myself in some respects, in as much as you can go down here make life slightly easier for myself, but if I can get that in one flight I would be really happy. Right, so using the expandable walkway, take that all the way across to there, take that all the way across to there, take that all the way across to there. Now what I can also do is, well, I could, the only problem I've got now is I'll walk, so it's easy to get across there. Look at that, it's so much easier. Alright, I might just take that out. I can build little terrace. Right, I can do the same there, you know, go along like that, go along like that. Now I could also go with my drone and go making life easier if you can. So if I bung that, see if this will work somehow. Right, that's not going to work because that is in the way. Okay, right, so try it again. Still not going to work because that is in the way. So what you do is you get rid of the problem. So now I can walk all the way over there relatively easily and pick up my credits. Take all, F. See? Making life a little bit easier. And you can connect all kinds of things, you know, to make life easier. To, like say, when you're walking on this stuff, it tells you that you don't expend, you hardly expend any energy. Right, so alright, what was I going to do next? So we're just going to have a look, see what's going on in here. Any good news on the corporate board? No, but you can see by the percentages that things are being fed. That's not. Oh, okay, well, some stuff is being fed, so that's great. Go to the recipe board here, go to the fabricator, and I'm going to need 700 rods. So 8, 9, 1,000 rods. Okay, and 600 of those plates. So 1,000 rods. That's going to take some collecting. Though I do have, if I remember correctly, right, let's try and plan this a bit better. If I see, I don't really need that. If I go over here and I delete that and I delete that and I so you can't, right, so I've got a problem in as much as it would have been better if I'd had right, so I've got to move off. Move. I will move, get the drone up there, delete that, and then put in a couple of those. Right, so now oh, sometimes I surprise myself. Right, so okay, so we're doing well. Here we can just put in a post, something like there, and then go there. Now I think that will be okay for, yeah, I can walk up and down that, it's not too steep. That's great. And I can go from there to there, and I can then go up here, all the way up here. That makes life a little bit easier. I have yet to make another level, you know. Everything's really chugging away quite nicely. And they'll let me know when they need to change things. Okay, so next boring bit is trying to build a roof on top of this lot.
Congratulations. With another order fulfilled, you were able to increase your trust level within the Griffiths Blue Corporation.
So now
Very grateful.
we have released something else. What have we got? Oh, grenade. That's useful. But you only charge it up by killing aliens, all right? And the more and more aliens you kill, the more that charges up. When you throw it, all the aliens go to it, you know, in a certain area around it. So you throw it into a group, they all go, oh, and toodle off to it, and then it blows up and kills them. Great. But it's not always available. And once you used it, you got to wait a while to get another one. Bit of a nuisance, but there you go.
I'm
Such is life.
obligated to go over grenade training with you.
We have to go through training even out here? Skip it, gal.
So
We won't
now
tell anyone.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation guarantees
I need to
that
go and
phase
have a
will
look at
safety
see
during
what
use. Even when activated, the grenade is stable and will not
is
explode as long as you are holding it in your hand, making it safe to use by the whole family, regardless of age. The Griffiths
So
Blue
something
Corporation is not
down here is going to be
responsible
flashing.
for
I've got
any
nothing to
harm
do.
caused by the throwing or dropping of the grenade.
Okay, that was quick. I can use this.
So far, everything's relatively easy because so far all the recipes only need one item. The problem is now we're getting into the field of where stuff is going to need more than one item like that. We are downstairs. This is right. So this is the Wolfram ore section. So I can make that, grab that, make that, grab that, make that. Okay, so there's 8 producing. That'll be finished very quickly, and I've got these in my inventory, which will help me unlock a recipe. Probably not enough, but they'll help. And now, like I said, see, so much easier to get about. Go back here, go to recipe station, go to there, and see what needs. Right, nobody needs any of them. Okay, well that was a waste of time. So I need some more bits and bobs. Containers. Right, so let's build some more. Because I can exchange all these into credits later on. Right, so I'm going to need them rods, aren't I? Rods are being made up here. So what I can do is I can take 100 rods out of there, take a load of rods out of there in the fabricator. So we'll insert them and insert some data points. Insert them, and I'll put some data points in as well anyway, what the heck. Insert there, not enough, but I'll put the data points in. And I haven't got the blueprint for that or for that, and so I'm going to have to figure out where to get the blueprints from. Which means I'm going to have to go exploring further afield, and I'll put the blueprint in for that as well. Well, that's it. I might as well, not the blueprint, the data points. So all the data points have been inserted into wherever. Okay, so data points are being saved. Great. Still producing, but I'm gonna have to go, and there is a resource, a map online that you can use that shows you where everything is on the map. So I'm going to have to go up to those bases and get this stuff. Right, everything's still chugging away nicely. Better view. Don't you just love it? I love it when a plan comes together. This is easy. This is the easy part, believe it or not. Even though it looks so, oh my god. Right, now I need to try and build up. Can I build up? So this says that things are colliding. I need to build up. So I need to get that, and I need to see if I can put that on there. You see, it's the size problem that I've got. If I put that there, and now I've got to take that ladder out, put why is it not going to let me do that? It's not going to let me do it. Why is it not letting me build up? Ah! Duh. I've got a... Right, there might be a little bit of a problem. Houston? Let's get rid of that. What I've got to do... The problem is if I take that out, it's going to take that out. Similar with that, that's going to take all that out. And that's going to take all that out. So the I need to... I made a mistake initially. Probably. With the build. Okay, so I've got to try and remedy that mistake. I shall not bore you with that. I shall stop the recording and see how to sort it out.